right? So I like to say Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh, Bahashim Rakah HaKadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, and salutations to you brothers out there that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. So we're going to get straight to the scriptures. This is the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. And the scripture says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Right? So who is the wicked? Well, let's get it. This is Malachi chapter 1, verse 4. And the scripture says, whereas Edom, and when you go into that word, Salakia, when you go into that word Edom, is Aduam, which means red. So it says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever. So Esau, Edom, right, and his people, which are the Edomites, because the scriptures tell you in Genesis, the book of Genesis, chapter 36, verse 8, it says Esau is Edom. Matter of fact, let's just get it, right? This is the book of Genesis, chapter 36, verse 8, and the scripture says, thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom, and these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir. Right? So the Edomites, as the scriptures tell you in Malachi chapter 1, verse 4, these are the wicked, right? Because they come from the loins of Esau, Edom, right? So we know, in fact, that if you compared the people in the world today compared to the people compared to the Edomites that are in the scriptures, then you could see who the people is today that would be called the Edomites, right? So let's get the scriptures again. Let's go back into the scriptures. So let's get Proverbs chapter 6, verse 12. It says, a naughty person, a wicked man, walketh with a forward mouth. Right? The word for also means wicked as well. Right? It says, he winketh with his eyes and speaketh with his feet. He teacheth with his fingers. Forwardness is in his heart. Right? Forwardness is in his heart. Right? So the scriptures are twofold. So we know that this is talking about the wicked Israelites, but it can also be referred to today to the Edomites, right? It says, he deviseth mischief, which the word devices means to plot or to plan. Mischief, that word mischief can go into sin, right? He deviseth mischief continually. He soweth discord. So this is describing the wicked, right? And how the wicked will be, no matter what times it was in, no matter if it was 3,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, until now. It's describing the wicked, right? And again, we refer back to the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. It tells you the earth was given into the hands of the wicked, right? And we see that in the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 4, the scriptures talk about that Edom, they shall call them the border of wickedness. So Esau, Edom, is the border of wickedness, right? So it tells you, the scriptures tell you that he's a naughty person that walketh forward with his mouth. He teacheth with his fingers, and forwardness is in his heart, right? So when you refer back to the book of Proverbs, right, chapter 29, the scriptures tell you how the people will literally be if the earth was given into the hands of the righteous, or how the earth will be if how the people will be if the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. So let's get it. So it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And that's what you can see as mourning. People are rioting over gas prices, over mandates, over getting the V, right? The jab. People are rioting because of the the cost of living that's going up, right? And there was they stated when I was pumping my gas, you know, they have that little TV thing that pops up, and they stated on there that in 2022, which of course we're in, that they will raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour. Now, a lot of companies aren't paying $15 an hour. So if they're not paying $15 an hour now, and they will have to, that means to them, they will lose money when they have to pay their employees more, which means they're going to let employees go. So this is how you know that we're living in a world that is ruled by the wicked, man. Right? So let's get this. As Proverbs 11:10, when it goeth well with the righteous, the city rejoices. That referring right back to the book of Proverbs 29:2, right? When it goeth well with the righteous, the city rejoiceth, but there's no rejoicing going on. If you look on people's faces today, you could see the unhappiness on people's faces. It's just that what they're doing so today, they're so used to doing it that they don't know anything else. Right? So it says, and when the wicked perish, there is no shouting. Right? Let's get this. Proverbs 29:16, it says, when the wicked are multiplied, transgression increases. And you can see transgression increase. Right? You can see wickedness as multiplied on a day-to-day basis here in America. Right? Homosexuality, lesbianism, transgenders, all of that is at an all-time high in America. Corruption, wickedness, again, all of that is at an all-time high here in America. So again, who's ruling over the earth? It's really becoming obvious to see. Right? It's really becoming obvious to see. There's a specific people that we call the small hats, that if you was to say anything about them on a YouTube platform, they will snatch your videos down. Right? So that's also how you know that those devils aren't about truth. They're about lies, and they're about keeping lies going. Because one of the things that they understand about you people is that you people love lies, especially women. You keep lying to women, that'll make her feel good. So Esau know, as long as he keep lying to you people will stay in your little comfort zone until he decides to pop your comfort zone. Right? So again, the earth was given into the hands of the wicked, and brothers has been laying it down back to back on who the wicked is. Right? When you refer to the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 9, the scriptures tell you that Esau is the end of the world. How is he the end of the world? Right? How is he the end of an age? Right? And Jacob is the beginning of it, because we're coming to an end of this wicked world. We're coming to an end of it. This wicked age, we're coming to an end. It stops. If you ever played Dragon Ball Z, right? I'm just going to throw this out there. If you ever played Dragon Ball Z, right? I believe it's called Kakarot. And after you beat an opponent, one of the evil doors, either Frieza Saga or Cell Saga or whatever, what do it say? It says the end. I believe it says the next age or the end of an age, because that's it. You end one phase of an age and then you go into another age. That's what it's talking about. So Esau is the end of an age, and Jacob is the beginning of an age that followeth. And that's why the scriptures tell you in the book of Isaiah, I want to say that's Isaiah 65 and 23 and 26, but it says, for the Lord said what? That he's going to create a new heavens and a new earth. right? That don't mean that this earth here is going to be destroyed. New heaven and a new earth means a new rulership. That's what that means. Because again, these devils are about to be taken out of power. Esau, Edom, and his rulership is coming to a close, right? The scripture says, destroyeth him which destroyeth the earth. How's he destroying the earth? Your water is polluted, right? Your air is polluted. Like Morpheus said. He told Neo, are you really breathing? Because we're not really breathing here. We're not breathing here. You're breathing all kind of fumes and chemicals, right? Your car runs on gas that I forget, but that exhaust have to go somewhere. And where do it have to go? It have to go outside of your exhaust pipe, right? And that smoke got to go somewhere. So where does it go? It goes up. And that's why if you go to South Mountain and you look at the night sky, it is green. It's green. It's literally green because of the pollution. There's so much pollution in the world because of these devils that it's literally causing an imbalance in the earth. And now, like it tells you in Job, I believe the 20th chapter, it tells you that the earth's trying to fight back. That's why you have so many earthquakes, which is all through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shemel Shah. But you have earthquakes and tornadoes and, just different catastrophic events in the world that's taking place because the earth is trying to cleanse itself. It's a defense mechanism, like your body. If your body ends up having cancer or whatever type of disease, your body tries to fight it off as best as it can, right? So the earth is trying to do the same thing. The earth is trying to destroy that which is causing the infection, right? So the Most High is doing away with the wicked, man, right? That's why when you go here, and I know I got it kind of off topic, but when you go here to the book of let's see now, Job 20:5, it says that the triumphing of the wicked is short. So the triumphing of the wicked is short, going back to Revelations 12:12, right? So his rule is coming to an end, right? And you can really see that because the scriptures prophesy about events that'll take place that will show you signs of Yahweh Shai coming back, who you inwardly call Jesus. And we're coming into those times. So again, this video is really going into identifying the wicked, right? The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. And we have identified the fact that the wicked is Esau, Edom, right? Your small hat man, or who you call the so-called white man, right? Who you call the white man. We call him the so-called white man because the word white goes into purity, right? And he have shown nothing throughout history of purity, but he have shown a lot of death, destruction, right? So we have identified the wicked. And our people, 2/3 of them, you want to save them, you want to kiss them, you want to hug them, but it doesn't matter what you want. What matters is what the word of the Most High says in these scriptures. And the scriptures tell you in Malachi 1:4 that the Lord have indignation for Esau, Edom forever. You cannot get around that, man. Obadiah 1:18 tell you he gonna be burnt off the face of the earth. So again, the wicked is coming to naught. So other than that, I'm gonna end it from there and say Barak Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah Shalom.